guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episodes 5 and 6 of season 2 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Look, I know that they're not on our side and that they are against our team. I don't even know why that was in air quotes, because that is our team. And like, if they try to hurt Appa, I'll be very, very upset. But the girl gang, the girl gang, like, look, Azula, terrifying. I was corrected that she has blue fire, not lightning. Still equally terrifying. She's a perfectionist, and she's really good at what she does. Scary business, scary business. But Ty Lee, oh my God, she's adorable. She reminds me of like an exact anime girl, like what you think of as like a character in anime. Now, like I don't watch a lot of anime, but that's who I would picture. Somebody who's like sweet, big eyes, like kind of cutesy in her movements and everything. And then of course there's May. I kind of adore May, and I don't know enough about them to have an informed opinion other than what we've seen. They are very capable when they are fighting. There is a reason why they are the girl gang that they are. Like Ty Lee seems like she'd be really sweet and nice, but she seems like she could do some damage. And then of course there's May, who is just really powerful, super destructive, dark, moody, broody. I love that and adore that about her. It's like, I don't always just love the nice, happy people. I like the ones that are like kind of dark, like where she's just like, oh God, I can't wait to get out of here. Like I enjoy that. She's the Wednesday Addams of the Avatar universe. And then there's Azula, which, I haven't really seen anything redeemable about her except for the fact that she actually has friends. And she is friends with somebody who is like Ty Lee and somebody who is like May, who are complete opposites. And then there's her. And the fact that she's a princess, and that's one thing, actually, her being carried around is like, really, girl? You can make blue fire with your hands. You need someone to carry you? Stop it. But she's really scary when she's going after Aang and Bumi. She could have, she absolutely tried to kill Zuko. Thankfully, Uncle Iroh stopped it. But, she's menacing and scary, and there's a lot of anger in her, and there's like a spitefulness and like a happy glee of like hurting, and all of that is definitely coming from somewhere. I'm sure that there will be a crack somehow so we can see the real Azula, but I feel like right now, she's very focused on her mission, and I'm looking forward to the girl gang. I don't want them to fight our team, but I don't know how else we would see them fight other than, them showing up and torturing other villages, because that's where Zuko and Iroh might have been. I don't like that. So I'm like, I don't know, is there like a group of people that they can fight that like we don't care about at all? Pirates? They could fight some pirates. I'd like to see that. Just because I want to see them in action, but I don't want to see anyone I care about get hurt or have to defend themselves, like I don't want to have to worry about that. I just want to be like, yeah, girls, get it. This is awesome. So let's see if that happens. I'd be really excited for it, but I'm also really not expecting it. Now, the couple last episodes, Aang needing to find an earthbender that has a neutral Jing. I feel like Ba Sing Se is going to be the place that we find that person. Obviously, that is like the last, holdout that, the Fire Nation hasn't been able to penetrate and destroy. And I believe that's an earth-bending nation, village, city. I was very, very confident when I said that, and now I'm like, oh, am I saying that wrong? I don't think I am. But I feel like that's where we're going to find our earth-bending master to teach Aang and help him on his journey. Now, Aang still hasn't mastered water, and he's got Katara there, and, we saw a little bit of them, like, working together, and I thought that that was great. So it's like he hasn't mastered water yet, and now he's got to, like, master earth by the end of this book, because the next book is fire. I'm assuming he needs to have those other two in the bag. So, but I always look forward to Aang learning a lesson because there's always his innocence that kind of comes out, and he stumbles along the way, like not having enough patience for firebending, and learning that you have to get the foundation set before you can ever try to do anything bigger or scarier. So I feel like, he's got to master the breath because that's always talked about with Uncle Iroh and Zuko is the breath. And I feel like with firebending, it's mastering the breath. And for earthbending, it's mastering the jing of doing nothing or staying calm or just being present. I'm not quite sure. I need to learn more about earthbending. And then with waterbending, it's doing whatever Katara tells you to do. That's just the way it be. Now, I was really bummed out about Sokka's behavior at the swamp and just kind of him not really seeing the trees as something that's alive. Obviously, this wasn't even by accident. Like I just wear this shirt all the time. I have a monstera leaf for a pillow. Like I'm a plant lady. Like I love more plants than I do people or pets. Like it's just I have a jungle downstairs. So like I was really disappointed just to kind of see him like hacking away at it as though it wasn't something that was important. And even when it was like fighting back, his response was just to go harder. So I was a little disappointed in him. So maybe the next time he comes across a tree or a plant, a leaf, a vegetable, a cabbage, he is kind to it. I don't know how I got into that, but I'm happy where I landed in a cabbage cart. My cabbages! Poor cabbage guy. But now we've met more waterbenders that are from kind of a different, even like climate. And it's like, I mean, obviously they have North and South Pole. They'd have to have East, West waterbending tribes. I don't know where the swamp is, but it's somewhere where it's warm. Because they were just like, mouth hanging open about it being icy and cold in igloos, and I agree with them 100%. Now, is this the waterbending tribe I'd like to hang out with? No. It's not just that they eat bugs. That's not my style. I'm just saying. Like I think I'm very much more accustomed to the North and South waterbenders and the hefty meats that they eat. So I'm not really expecting to meet our earthbending master anytime soon, but the journey to get there is always wonderful, and I'm looking forward to that. Now we also have to kind of catch up a little bit with Zuko and Uncle Iroh because Zuko, he broke out the blue spirit mask again, and he was seeking vengeance about his uncle being mistreated, and I think that there's a big lesson there where Uncle Iroh is willing to humble himself and do whatever he can to make money and not take himself too seriously. I think is really the thing. It's like it's not even humbling himself. It's like he may be from nobility and he might be somebody important, but in that moment he's somebody that's just kind of like I'll do what I have to do to get some money, I'm not above anybody in this moment. And especially when they're sitting on the ground, asking for money, like take a look around, Zuko. You don't have the nobility that you think you do, and you haven't for 3 years. You've been exiled. And he's still, I think, coming to terms with who he is now as opposed to where and who he used to be. And I think that that's really, really hard for him. Because when you grow up knowing that you're the son of the Fire Lord and you're a prince and you're somebody who's special and you're being welcomed into war rooms, into conversations, even though that ended up not being great for him, like you are somebody who has been treated special his entire life. And now you have to just stop taking yourself so seriously and putting yourself on a pedestal and really like kind of learn who you are without the title. I think that that's really important. And I was told that the chopping of the hair is actually a sign of like letting go of nobility, like that the ponytail, the high ponytail is a sign of nobility. So they were not only changing their look, but they were also letting go. The hair chop is always the first thing to go. It's the easiest thing, I think, physically to change, but mentally, I think, is where it has to happen for Zuko. And I'm looking forward to that. Like, I love Zuko. I love him. He is like this person that is so broken and so bent and so just beaten down that like he has nowhere to go but up. All he can do from here is grow and become better than his father ever could have imagined. And I don't mean just firebending, I mean a better person, like with Uncle Iroh's, tutelage and kind of seeing like the pain that his sister brings and the Fire Nation brings makes him learn a little bit more about his culture and just how it isn't 100% the best thing in the world, that all these other cultures have been affected by it negatively, and that like maybe he needs to take a page out of somebody else's book. Iroh, Aang, Katara, Sokka. I love Sokka, but those two are just gonna butt heads. I'm sure. I don't know. Sokka's sometimes very welcoming, but he wanted to leave him for, dead back in the North Pole. So we'll see. That relationship will probably need a lot of work. Okay, guys, let's get into it. Avatar Day? Oh, I love that. But, like, are we going back to Kyoshi? Oh. Oh. Stop. Ew. Ew. Oh.
You need to be a little more sensitive to my boundaries.
I mean, he was helping you, kid. I don't know what you're thinking there. Oh, boy. Well, this is a way to start the episode.
You're completely surrounded.
We got an Appa, though.
My scrolls!
Good job, okay. He just raised an eyebrow at her, like, what? Oh. They have dynamite? Yeah, there you go.
Yep, yep.
Oh, they left their sleeping bags behind.
Wait, my boomerang!
Oh.
There's time to get your scrolls and time to get your staff, but no time for my boomerang?
That's correct.
Sorry, Sokka.
I feel like I've lost part of my identity.
Oh.
Imagine if you lost your arrow, or if Katara lost her hair loopies.
Here's your produce ponytail guy.
I used to be boomerang guy.
Never once did someone call you Boomerang Guy.
Hey, Water Tribe money. So long as it's money.
Okay, cool. Accepted.
Have a nice Avatar Day. You guys are going to the festival, right?
They are now. Oh, Sokka. I'd say it's just a boomerang, but I get what he's saying.
There's a holiday for the Avatar. Who knew? They made a giant Kyoshi float.
Oh. She's
And here
awesome.
comes Avatar Roku.
He's awesome.
Having a huge festival in your honor is great. It's just nice to be appreciated.
And it's nice to appreciate their deep-fried festival food.
Mm-hmm. Same.
That's the biggest
Oh.
thing I've ever seen.
Oh, those teeth are a little scary.
Now a torch. That's a nice prop.
They're gonna burn him? What are they gonna do?
But I'm not sure I could carry it off.
Oh, Sokka.
What's that guy doing?
Are they upset? Well, that's messed up. Why? But the question there is why? What happened? Oh, Sokka! Don't just sit here and attack people. I just said Sokka and I meant Zuko. I'm so exasperated by both. Your uncle's gonna know.
Where did you get these?
Yeah, Uncle, teach him a lesson. After you're done. Oh, in the eye. That's so violent. From a show that's all about fighting. That's hilarious.
That party pooper's ruining Avatar Day!
That party pooper's my friend.
It's going to kill us with its awesome Avatar powers!
Whoa.
I'm not.
I suggest you leave. You're not welcome here, Avatar.
That's rough.
I'm on your side.
I find that hard to swallow. Considering what you did to us in your past life,
Oh.
Avatar Kyoshi murdered our glorious leader.
You think that I murdered someone?
We used to be a great society before you killed our leader. Now look at us!
Oh, yeah. It's a little rough.
Let's tell her what we think of the Avatar's honor.
Mature.
The only way to prove your innocence is to stand trial.
I'll gladly stand trial.
Why would you do that?
You'll have to follow all our rules. That includes paying bail.
No problem.
Oh.
How was I supposed to know they wouldn't take Water Tribe money?
Now, are Zuko and them in the same village?
So some people don't like you. Big deal. There's a whole nation of firebenders who hate you. Now let's bust you out of here.
I can't.
Sure you can. A little swish, 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 airbending slice. And we're on our way.
No, he can't.
You're supposed to be out saving the world. You can't do that locked up in here.
I can't do that with people thinking I'm a murderer either.
Yeah.
I need you guys to help prove my innocence.
Yes.
The crime happened over 300 years ago.
For some reason, I thought you were an expert detective.
I guess I could be classified as such.
Mm-hmm.
Back home, he was famous for solving the mystery of the missing seal jerky.
These guys are good.
I figured out it was Old Man Jarko wearing polar leopard boots. A real 800-pound polar leopard would have left much deeper tracks.
So you'll help me with my case?
Fine, but I'm gonna need some new props.
Of course, why not?
What?
I guess go to Kyoshi, grab your girl, don't tell her about your moon gal, and then bring her back. Zuko. Jeez, Zuko. It's all unnecessary.
This is the crime scene.
So stupid, I love it.
It was at sunset, 370 years ago today.
Is he gonna solve a 370-year-old crime?
She emerged from the temple and struck down Shin the Great. After that tragic day, we built this statue. Feel free to appreciate it.
Look at his shoe size. Type of shoe. Mm-hmm.
This temple and this statue were cut from the same stone. The statue was built after Chin died.
If they were built at the same time, that means...
Shh! I want to solve it!
Wow.
Kyoshi never set foot in this temple.
It's not enough to prove Aang's innocence.
True.
You're right. We need to go to Kyoshi Island.
Where'd you get that?
I love it. Is that an anteater rat?
You got a bald head, some nice tattoos.
Oh my god, who are you?
You're going to fit in real well around here.
No, thank you. Oh, but Aang's not gonna be with them. Calm down. Calm down. Wow.
Where's Angie?
He couldn't be here, Coco.
We got you guys. Yeah, same, dude. Should be embarrassed.
Aang is in jail. The town of Chin says he murdered their leader in a past life.
They say it was Kyoshi.
I'll take you to her shrine. Maybe something there will help you clear her name.
Love this. Let's say hi to your girl.
What's Suki up to? Is she around?
She and the other warriors left to fight in the war.
Oh, wow.
You kids had a big impact on Suki.
Aw,
You inspired her, and she wanted to help change the world.
I love that.
That's great.
It is great. You're inspirational.
This temple was converted into a shrine to Kyoshi. These relics are still connected to her spirit.
She had exquisite taste.
Please don't touch.
It's a museum.
These were her boots? Her feet must have been enormous.
Ah, yeah, that doesn't work in the footprint.
Big feet? Little footprints? There's no way.
Special outfit, hat and pipe, these things mean anything to you?
Sherlock Holmes, apparently.
There's no way Kiyoshi could have made that footprint, and therefore there is nothing linking her to the crime scene.
Brilliant, Sokka.
Yep, just brilliant.
This girl you're talking about, she'll come around. You just gotta hang in there.
You think so? I don't know.
Aww.
You're smart, handsome, funny, not to mention you're the Avatar.
I take it back. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you very much.
How you feel.
Are you crying?
This piece is called The Birth of Kiyoshi. It was painted at sunrise on the day this island was founded, 370 years ago.
Interesting.
Are you sure it was today?
Yes, I'm sure.
This ceremony took place at sunset. Look at the shadows.
They point east. The sun must have been in the west.
If Kiyoshi was in the ceremony at sunset,
Jeez.
she couldn't have been in Shin committing the crime. She has an alibi.
I love that.
We've prepared a solid defense for the Avatar. We found some very strong evidence.
Evidence? That's not how our court system works.
That's how every court system works.
I say what happened, and then you say what happened, and then I decide who's right.
That's a horrible way of dealing with
That's
things.
why we call it justice, because it's just us.
He's mad. He's mad. He's a lunatic. Commit him.
Everyone loved Chin the Great because he was so great. Then the Avatar killed him, and that's how it happened.
This guy.
I'm about to tell you what really happened. Fact number 1. I have very large feet.
Mm-mm.
Your temple matches your statue.
Okay.
I was in a painting at sunset.
Oh, Aang. Oh.
I'm not guilty.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Looks like you did some serious shopping.
Yeah, he's so disappointed in you.
The best tea tastes delicious, whether it comes in a porcelain pot or a tin cup. I know we've had some difficult times lately. There is a simple honor in poverty.
There's no honor for me without the Avatar.
Oh, God. Zuko.
Even if you did capture the Avatar, I'm not so sure it would solve our problems.
And there is no hope at all.
Oh.
You must never give in to despair. Allow yourself to slip down that road and you surrender to your lowest instincts.
Yeah.
Hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength.
Kiddo, you gotta let go.
I'm going to call Avatar Kiyoshi herself. She is Aang's past life. Maybe wearing her stuff will trigger something.
I do believe in the power of stuff.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. Avatar Kiyoshi here.
Oh my gosh. I can't.
This court finds the Avatar.
Will it be Kiyoshi? Oh my god.
I
Jeez.
killed Chin the Conqueror. Chin was expanding his army to all corners of the continent. When they came to the neck of the peninsula where we lived, he demanded our immediate surrender. I warned him that I would not sit passively while he took our home. But he did not back down.
Oh. Wow. Kiyoshi is amazing. Oh! Well... Oops.
I created Kyoshi Island so my people could be safe from invaders.
I love Avatar Kyoshi. Oh my gosh.
What just happened?
Something really cool.
You kind of confessed.
And I find you guilty.
Leave.
Bring out the wheel of punishment!
What is it, like, you, like spin the wheel and it, like, says what your punishment is?
I thought a lot about what you said.
Good, good.
Uh-oh, this isn't good.
We no longer have anything to gain by traveling together. I need to find my own way.
Zuko.
Wait.
I'm not okay with this.
The accused will now spin the wheel of punishment to determine his sentence.
It really is. Okay.
I said I would face justice, so I will.
Dressed up as Kyoshi. If it lands on something bad, just...
Razor pin!
Community service! Please stop on community service.
Not the ramen bowl.
Looks like it's boiled in oil.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
We've come to claim this village for the Fire Lord.
All right, Aang. Save everybody. Oh.
Avatar, do something!
I'd love to help. I'm supposed to be boiled in oil.
There, community service! Now serve our community and get rid of those rhinos!
Oh, I love that he's using the fans! Katara, throw some water on all that, please. They're just so destructive. Good job, Sokka. Boom.
Boomerang!
There you go.
Always come back.
Now you're your old self again. Go get him. I just realized he said something about the boomerang always coming back. It's a great joke. I love the fans. I love it. I love that Aang's face paint is still on.
From now on, we'll celebrate in honor of the day Avatar Aang saved us from the rough rhino invasion.
What is this?
That's our new festival food. Unfried dough.
That looks like Aang.
May we eat it and be reminded of how on this day the Avatar was not boiled in oil.
Yay.
Happy Avatar Day, everyone.
This is by far the worst town we've ever been to.
And that mayor sucks.
It's pricey, but I really do like it.
You deserve something nice.
I do, don't I? No, it's too expensive. I shouldn't.
Then don't.
You know what? I'm gonna get it.
You kids like earthbending? You like throwing rocks? Then check out Master Yu's Earthbending Academy.
Okay.
Look, there's a coupon on the back.
Who knows? This Master Yu could be the earthbending teacher you've been looking for.
Probably not. Coupon earthbending. Ew,
Take your stances. Strike as if you're punching through your opponent's head.
Well.
Are you ready to commit to more lessons? If you pay for the whole year in advance, I'll bump you up to the next belt.
This is not your guy, Aang.
I think the Boulder is gonna win back the belt at Earth Rumble 6.
Earth Rumble?
Excuse me, but where is this earthbending tournament exactly?
It's on the island of Nunya. None of your business.
I'll take care of this. Hey, strong guys, wait up!
Why'd you let me buy this?
Oh, look at Momo at home.
We're going to Earth Rumble 6.
How did she get that information?
Oh, a girl has her ways.
Whoa. It's a big deal.
I wonder why no one else is sitting here.
Splash Zone? Yeah.
Welcome to Earth Rumble 6!
This is just gonna be a bunch of guys chucking rocks at each other, isn't it?
That's what I paid for.
Just knock the other guy out of the ring, and you win!
Okay. How hard or easy is that?
The boulder versus the big bad hippo!
You may be big, but you ain't bad. The boulder's gonna win this in a landslide.
Oh my god, this is hilarious. It's just like regular wrestling. Did he just munch on a rock? With 4 teeth? Oh. Okay.
How about the boulder? He's got some good moves.
It was all for show.
Boomy said I need a teacher who listens to the earth. He's just listening to his big muscles.
Yeah.
What do you think, Sokka?
He's such a boy.
Next match, the boulder versus Fire Nation Man!
Okay.
Please to rise for Fire Nation National Anthem.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Fire Lord, my flame burns for thee.
Go back to the Fire Nation!
It's just like WWE.
No, no, please.
The boulder knows how to put the hurt in the dirt!
Oh god. Oh. Zamboni. Is he supposed to be like The Rock? Get it?
Your champion, the Blind Bandit!
She's tiny.
She can't really be blind. It's just part of her character, right?
Oh, I don't know.
She is.
I think she is going down!
Sokka.
The boulder feels conflicted about fighting a young blind girl.
Sounds to me like you're scared, Boulder.
The boulder's over his conflicted feelings, and now he's ready to bury you in a rock-a-lanche.
Rock-a-lanche.
Whenever you're ready, the pebble.
Oh, really? Okay. This imagery is amazing. I love the slow motion look. Oh. Yeah.
Your winner, the Blind Bandit!
That's our girl. That's our girl.
How did she do that?
She waited and listened.
Yep.
I'm offering up this sack of gold pieces to anyone who can defeat the Blind Bandit!
Aang.
No one dares to face her?
I will.
Going! Avenge the boulder!
Avenge the boulder.
Do people really want to see 2 little girls fighting out here?
Wow, okay.
I don't really want to fight you. I want to talk to you.
Boo! No talking!
Don't boo at him.
Somebody's a little light on his feet, fancy dancer. Please wait. There you are.
Oof. Yeah, hand him that sack of gold.
I need an earthbending teacher, and I think it's supposed to be you. Whoever you are, just leave me alone. Wait!
Oh, you'll find her, honey.
Way to go, champ!
What's up with the hug, Sokka? Earl, I think it was cute that they had that guy named the Boulder after the Rock.
I'm really glad I bought this bag. It matches the belt perfectly.
Oh,
that is a big relief.
If we want to find the Blind Bandit, the Earthbending Academy is a good place to start.
Great. You again.
I didn't think so.
You're the kid who beat the Blind Bandit.
Do you guys know where she lives?
She shows up to fight, then disappears.
You're not telling us everything.
No one knows where she goes or who she really is.
I saw a girl with a pet flying boar. Know anybody like that?
A flying boar is the symbol of the Bei Fong family, the richest people in town. Probably the whole world.
Oh.
Flying boar is good enough for me.
Yeah, you better leave.
I got my eye on you.
Water tribe.
I saw the kid strike, but there was no earthbending. She must have took a dive and split the money with the kid.
Oh my gosh. The drama.
That's the flying boar from my vision.
What are you doing here, Twinkle Toes?
Oh.
How'd you know it was me?
Don't answer to Twinkle Toes. It's not manly.
You're the one whose bag matches his belt. He's the Avatar, and if he doesn't master earthbending soon, he won't be able to defeat the Fire Lord.
Not my problem. Get out of here.
Look, we all have to do our part to win this war. And yours is to teach Aang earthbending.
Swords, help!
Her friends and family don't know.
Toph, what happened?
Toph. What type of name is Toph?
I'm pleased to hear that Toph's private lessons are going well. But I want to be sure she's not trying anything too dangerous.
I'm keeping her at the beginner's level. Basic forms and breathing exercises only.
She's blind, not crippled, or, I mean, even then.
Excuse me, sir, but you have a visitor.
Who thinks they are so important they can just come to my home unannounced?
The Avatar, sir.
Oh, Sokka.
Blow on it. It's too hot for her.
Allow me.
She can do it herself.
I'd like to defeat the Fire Lord by the end of summer, but I can't do that without finding an earthbending teacher first.
Master Yu is the finest teacher in the land. He's been teaching Toph since she was little.
Then she must be a great earthbender, probably good enough to teach someone else. Ow!
Toph is still learning the basics.
Because of her blindness, I don't think she will ever become a true master.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's better than you think she is.
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
Shall we move to the living room for dessert then?
Good night, buddy.
Oh, but through the window.
Even though I was born blind, I've never had a problem seeing. I see with earthbending. I feel the vibrations in the earth, and I can see where everything is, even those ants.
Wow.
That's amazing.
My parents don't understand. They've always treated me like I was helpless.
Yeah.
Then why stay here where you're not happy?
They're my parents. Where else am I supposed to go?
You could come with us.
Oh.
You guys get to go wherever you want. That's the life. It's just not my life.
Mm.
We're being ambushed.
Wow. Oh. That's intense.
You kids owe me some money.
Uh-oh.
If you want to see your daughter again, bring 500 gold pieces to the arena. It's signed Shin Fu and the Boulder.
I have the Boulder's autograph!
Oh, God. Oh, Sokka!
I need you to help me get my daughter back.
Poor Toph. She must be so scared.
You think you're so tough? Why don't you come up here so I can smack that grin off your face?
Here's your money. Now let them go.
Is she gonna come clean to her parents?
The Fire Nation will pay a hefty price for the Avatar. Get out of my ring.
Crazy super team.
Toph, we need an earthbender. We need you.
My daughter is blind and tiny and helpless and fragile. She cannot help you.
Yes, I can.
Atta girl.
Let him go. I beat you all before and I'll do it again.
The Boulder takes issue with that comment.
The third person thing is just so ridiculous when it comes to wrestling.
Wait. They're mine.
I like her. Atta girl. Atta girl. Show him what's up. What you think about your daughter now, Dad? She's pretty awesome. I like his mask. She got this. Oh, Dad, chill out. Watch your girl. Watch your girl. Good job.
Your daughter's amazing.
Yeah. Maybe you should believe in her a little bit. Oh. I love her. Sokka, agree.
Airbender I've ever seen.
Same. I've only seen a couple, but same.
I know I've kept my life secret from you, but you were keeping me secret from the whole world. I'm 12 years old and I've never had a real friend.
I've let you have far too much freedom. From now on, you will be cared for and guarded 24 hours a day.
But Dad!
We are doing this for your own good, Toph.
Just leave.
Please escort the Avatar and his friends out. They are no longer welcome here.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, Toph.
Goodbye, Aang.
Goodbye.
Don't worry. We'll find you a teacher.
It's not even what he's sad about. Stupid belt. Yes! I love her.
My dad changed his mind. He said I was free to travel the world.
We better get out of here before your dad changes his mind again.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show you something. Okay. Now we're even. I'll take the belt back.
But it matches his bag.
I know you two are very different, but I believe you have a common interest. The Avatar has kidnapped my daughter. I want you to do whatever it takes to bring her home.
Gosh, so controlling. You drove her away. Imagine, like, traveling the world for the first time ever, and it's on Appa with the Avatar. Okay, so I do believe people were writing Toph's name in the comments, saying they're like, you haven't met my favorite character yet, which is mildly a spoiler, but because there's so many good characters on here, I'll allow it. Yeah, I see why. I see why. I love her. Love her. Like, a lot of the girl characters that are on here, a lot of the female characters, especially because we got Avatar Kyoshi, who is just bomb. And then, you know, Toph, like, they are, like, girly and they're feminine, but they are also very brutal. And they are not afraid, and they are fierce. And even watching Katara and how she just, like, flinches on those guys, and they're like, ha! You know, I love that they don't make the women, like, weak and having to rely on help. Now, I mean, that's not saying that, like, there's not women in this world that do that. Obviously, there's people who do not have bending powers that, you know, that need to be protected, whether it's man or woman. But I do love that when we meet somebody who is very capable and has a skill set like hers, that they, like, join the fold. And then we get to watch them do everything that they do in amazement. Definitely, I wasn't a fan of her father, just thinking because she was blind that she was weak and that she couldn't do things, and that you had to treat her like she was fragile and that she could break, and like, just like, you have to, I mean, you have to let kids fall and skin their knee. You have to let them, like, fall and make mistakes and get into trouble and everything, because then, like, they learn consequences. And I'm sure at some point she will learn a consequence. And that she's not invincible. I don't think she's invincible. She lost to Aang. She wasn't happy about it either. But, you know, like, we saw that, like, you know, he kind of knew how to defeat her. So she's not invincible. And between now Katara and Toph and May, Ty Lee, and Azula. Oh, and let me not forget Suki. Even though she's not a bender, she's just a warrior. Not just a warrior, but she's, like, an awesome warrior. I'm loving how women are portrayed on this show. And it's not like, now watch this girl do this thing. Although it was a little bit with Toph, like, you know, like, Sokka, like, wasn't cheering for her because he had very quickly become a fan of the boulder, which I was like, oh, haha, it's kind of like The Rock. But that was the joke, and I missed it until I didn't. I was clearly paying attention, but, like, to the wrong thing. I was actually thinking about regular wrestling and how a wrestler just recently passed away, and I think he was like 34 or 35. I seem to see a lot of those Instagram messages of wrestlers that have passed away. So yeah, I think my head was kind of thinking about that while everything was going on, so I wasn't as connected as I normally am to the show. But I really loved that episode, just because, like, I grew up watching, you know, at the time it was WWF, and then they had to change it to WWE, and then I'd go to pay-per-view events, like, at movie theaters. It was just obnoxious, and I loved Jeff Hardy and The Edge like no other. So it's like, I was a big fan of wrestling back in the day, so it was just, like, really fun to see it in this. And like I didn't know what to expect. I thought maybe it would be like this, like, really respectable, like, tournament. That was not a tournament. That was definitely like people playing their role, and look what the boulder's cooking. I really, really enjoyed that aspect of it, and I enjoyed meeting Toph and seeing that, like, you know, she didn't have anyone that believed in her, and then of course there's the 3 people that believe in her and are like, come with us. And she's like, I can't leave my parents. And, like, I'd rather be around people that believe in me too. And the fact that her dad, like, saw what she can do and was just like, you know what you need? More rules and restrictions. Okay, that's gonna work. What you just did was push your daughter away. Like, the 2 boys in the village even said, they're like, well, you know, like, the richest people in town, like, they have, like, the whatever hog, and they're like, but they don't have a daughter. Like, no one even knew she existed. Her father is, it's like making my jaw, like, clench. But I'm happy now we have a master waterbender, a master airbender, and I'm just going to throw it out there that she's probably a master earthbender, even if she hasn't had a master bestow master, even though earthbender said she is the most powerful earthbender I've ever seen. So I'd say me too, but I've only seen like, this many. So, but I'm so happy that she is with our group. And I think like, is it the same actress that did Meng's voice? Because she sounded very familiar, and I was just like, she doesn't have the crazy hair, although she has like the bangs in her eyes, which I really like that look. Yeah, I dig her. I dig her a lot. Now on the previous episode with Avatar Day, like that was dark. I don't know what their beef was with Avatar Roku, but definitely Avatar Kyoshi, like her killing Chin was like this big deal, and then how it actually played out. Like I was like, I don't know how they're gonna prove this. I was like, okay, well they can kind of prove that, Kyoshi didn't kill Chin, but they can't prove that Aang didn't, even though they're trying to say that Aang is responsible for Kyoshi's crime. Then Kyoshi showing up, I feel like, was like, oh, this is amazing. And then she's like, yeah, I killed him. I was like, oh, not how I thought that was going to go. But like the way the story played out and how she separated the two tribes and like created Kyoshi Island, I just thought was wonderful. And I was like kind of excited for Sokka to go back and see Suki. And I'm kind of happy she wasn't there because I feel like that would have been very distracting for him. But, like he's probably still slightly mourning Yue. But like, it'd be cool if like I don't want to say like when they join the war, when they're fighting the Fire Lord, that like Suki's there, but I think that would be really cool. And I'm not trying to say that Aang is going to have feelings for Toph, but maybe. And maybe Katara will get a little bit jealous. I don't even like that kind of stuff. And like, I like find myself hoping for it in these episodes. Now, okay, let's talk about Zuko. We didn't get our girl gang, which is fine. We got a new girl. And I like her plenty. We got two new girls because we got to meet Avatar Kyoshi, who is a bad ace. I'm trying to watch my language. But Zuko being the blue spirit and stealing from people and just outright being a thief. And he thought dancing for money was below him, but he's willing to be a petty thief instead. And you could just see how disappointed Uncle Iroh was. And he really thought that he had gotten through to him by like telling him like even if you got the Avatar, it wouldn't have changed anything. And like that's definitely something that Zuko needed to hear. But now Zuko going out on his own and leaving Uncle Iroh breaks my heart. I don't know what's going to happen to Uncle Iroh. Like he can't go back to the Fire Nation. Like does Zuko realize that he just like left his uncle like alone to like have nowhere to go? And he has nowhere to go? Like the dumbest thing is to break away. But I also get that like someone needs to have their own journey without someone to hold their hand, tell them right from wrong. I think his uncle like very much loves and cares about him, but he also knows that maybe Zuko needs to grow up and needs to like spread his wings a little bit and have some room and give him some space. So while I'm disappointed, I also have an understanding of why it needs to happen. I'm just not happy about it. Like Uncle Iroh was so sad, but like, pretty much said like, good journey to you and let Zuko go. Now, I don't know if that means Uncle Iroh is going to follow him or, try to keep tabs on him or something. But I think now that Zuko has like been stealing and stuff like that, like he's going to just keep doing that unless like he can just find like honest work to do. Like imagine if Zuko just went and worked in a field for a couple weeks or a month or two and like got calluses on his hands and had to wipe the sweat from his brow and like had to like earn his keep. I feel like that is a great way for Zuko to like just like really learn what it's like to be human and go through hardships. Because like he's almost like a pouting teenager when like he's like things should just be given to us, and it's like, or maybe you need to work for it and work hard for it and earn it and really know what it means to do an honest day's work and just how special it is when people have those things, like the stuff that he stole, not the money necessarily, but like the stuff that he stole from the people on the street, that like they had to work really hard for those things. And I think that would be really great for Zuko. I don't know if that'll happen. I don't know if that'll happen anytime soon, but that's what I'm dreaming up in my head for him. Okay, so now we have a Master Earthbender, I think, a Master Waterbender, and a Master Airbender. Like we got some training to do. We have got to get Aang whipped into shape. Like, he couldn't even remember the evidence to get himself like out of murder that he didn't commit. But you know, like I don't know where these kids go to have Aang learn. Like, they're very much nomads, just kind of like traveling, going from place to place to place. And I feel like being the Avatar should help Aang a little bit, and it should kind of like open doors. But like, as we saw at Chin, is it Chin? I know that they killed Chin. I'm not actually sure what that city's name was, probably Chin. Like, how they were not welcoming to the Avatar. And you know, like, I get that some places are like that, and I just feel like there's more places that are happy to see the Avatar rather than places that are not. But you know, now that we have an earthbender, like, you know, you just make a cave to sleep in, and I don't know, create walls and have a fortress without not having to worry about fortifying it, or you know. And I'm so happy Sokka got his boomerang back. And what a joke of like, oh, they always do come back. Like, oh, man. Low-hanging fruit, but still delicious nonetheless. Okay, guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to these episodes, they will be available on my Patreon, and up to 4 episodes early. That is 2 reactions. I know at some point during season 2, I'm not going to be able to say that. It's going to be like different how Netflix has the episodes. But like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What did you think of Toph when you met her? Because I loved her at first sight. I automatically was like, she's awesome. And I feel like the second they revealed that she is actually blind, that's when I was like, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I really like her. And I really like her and Aang. I think them having that moment in the yard where they're talking about, you know, the fact that like her parents see her as being fragile, and that like she could hear like the ants, like she's so connected with the earth. And I think that that's what he needs, is like literally some grounding. Because when you're an air nomad, when you're, you know, up in the sky floating around and you're disconnected from the ground, you are not grounded. And I think that like that's something that he probably needs to learn, and he could probably definitely learn it from her, and she is not going to go easy on him. I think that's probably my favorite part, is that like she is tenacious, and I love it. But guys, come back here for episodes 7 and 8. I love this show. I love the show, and I know I'm burning through the seasons super quick, and I'm actually pretty happy about that, because there's a lot of stuff that takes a really long time to get through, and I love that it is just something that I look forward to and I'm so excited about. I will be sad when it ends, but I will savor it, because it is just the most amazing thing that I've watched lately. I know it's a kid show, but it's definitely not a kid show. There's some adults that need to watch this and learn some lessons, because they could learn a thing or two. Okay, guys, I'll see ya.